What is happening, guys? ARCHIEzzle here and welcome to another video. Today's video we are going to be talking about fears. What is your greatest fear? A few examples that I can point out that's really common and pretty much everyone has fear towards it is arachnophobia. If you don't know what arachnophobia is, it's basically fear of spiders. It doesn't matter the size, if it's big or small, just on a picture in a movie, or when you go to the park, when you go to the forest for some reason, or when you go to the bathroom trying to use the toilet and boom, it's right there. You just freeze, you just freak out, sometimes you run and you can't even function. Another example that I can think about that's really terrifying for a lot of people that I know is fear of water or drowning, which is also known as aquaphobia. I know a lot of people that have this, and just the thought of just going into the pool, even if it's like really shallow, they froze up and they can't even function. Another one that's really popular and really not really popular, but like really common right now is, what do you call this? Fear of like seeing little holes. It's also known as trypophobia. I hope I pronounced that right. Definition of trypophobia is fear of irregular patterns or clusters of small holes or bumps. You see it a lot online. They Photoshop it on like your palm, your hand, someone's skin, someone's face, or just the sight of, let's say, a beehive or some sort of fruit. It's all over the internet. It's like a meme. You know what I'm talking about, and I'll show some screenshots also. But for today's video, I'm gonna be talking about my own greatest fear. My own greatest fear is death. We all know death is inevitable. We can't really do anything about it. It would be nice though, thinking about it, like maybe like 100 years from now, scientists or people will find a way so we can live forever, to be immortal. But thinking on the downside, no one really wants to do that, or it will probably be a lot of chaos and a lot of craziness if that actually happens in the far future, that we won't probably be there anymore when it happens, or probably won't even happen. The thing that really scares me about death, I know I can't really do anything about it. Death is something that you won't even know what's gonna happen once you die. What's gonna happen to me before I die? Is it gonna be like a peaceful death? Is it going to be in a deathbed surrounded with the people that I love? Is it going to be like a quick, instant, tragic death where, let's say, a car accident or something that's really horrifying, or maybe in a fire, or just getting ran over? It can be anything. Who will be there at the moment when I die, when I'm actually dying on my deathbed? Am I going to be alone? Are my family, my wife, my kid, are my good friends gonna be there at the moment? Who will mourn on my death when I die? Is anyone even gonna show up on my funeral? That's kind of like something that I'm really thinking about it right now. Imagine if there's a way for you to have life after death and actually be there in your own funeral. See people coming over like, oh, I didn't know you actually care for me, and then you're actually crying. And then you'll see someone, a person that you never seen for a long ass time before, but you're great buddies with him, but he's actually there mourning because of your death. It would be nice to know. It's just the idea of not knowing what's gonna happen after death. That big void or big gap, or not knowing something after it happens. Will I be able to remember all the memories that I have? Am I gonna be reincarnated into like some sort of animal, or start off as another baby with like everything gone? I can't really even remember anything. It's just crazy for me to imagine that as humans, as soldiers, or it doesn't even matter what you are, as long as you know yourself, all the goals that you're trying to reach, everything that you're looking forward to, or anything that you have right now, as soon as you die, it's all gone. No one's even probably gonna remember, like, let's say 50 to 100 years, or maybe just even 10 years after your death. Are they even going to remember anything? Am I going to be able to leave a legacy or some sort of a good memory of what I've done as a human being? It's just really crazy to think, you know, because let's say for example, again, you're scared of spiders, you're scared of the water, or you're scared of little holes. People will say, just face it. I mean, if you're scared of the water, take some swimming classes. If you're scared of spiders, just face them, and once you get used to them, you won't be scared anymore. Same as the little holes. But death, no one really is ready for death. I know not a lot of people really wants to talk about death, but it's just one of those things that's been like in my head lately, because I don't know, I guess I have so much time to contemplate and think about certain stuff. That's why it's in my mind right now. Let me know what you guys think about this certain fear, and I want to know also what are your guys' fear, not just death but anything. It could be like the littlest thing. I know someone who's really scared of cockroaches, and it's really hilarious. Well, there you guys have it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. Social media links down below, and if you want to know more about this cool shirt that I'm wearing right now, Unity Clothing, links down below also. That's it for today. ARCHIEzzle out.